I followed it. And after 2.5 years in practice, and I was struggling my first 2.5 years, I realized that because I was following someone else's vision, someone else's dream, I wasn't being authentic to myself. This isn't what I really wanted to do. It wasn't the style. I was taking care of Billy Bob back pain. And Billy Bob that has back pain still needs chiropractic care. But I love kids. I love families. I love wellness and vitality and energy. And I want to help people that have real challenges, not just that they slip and fell and hurt their back, which is a real challenge for a lot of people. So, but there's schools of thoughts. And so one of the first things you want to do is listen to things like what Dr. Glass is sharing here, getting different perspectives from different people and finding out what your perspective is and realizing that all of our perspectives come from our belief systems that have been instilled in us. And before we could actually buy them, but even as adults, we're buying our beliefs. People are selling us every single day on how we should think. But as you start this process, I think that this is tough work, by the way. But one of the single most important things you could do is say, what do I really believe about this? Because those beliefs are going to end up compelling you to take actions. Choose a school. I chose a school. Why? It was 2.5 hours from my house. I could go home on weekends. If I had to do it over again, I wouldn't choose that school again. Was it bad? No. It wasn't congruent with the kind of chiropractor I wanted to become. So there's kinds of chiropractors. Yeah, there's, proctologists and there's gynecologists and there's pediatricians and there's oncologists. And I'm not talking about a specialty. They're different schools of thoughts. There's holistic doctors and very mechanical doctors. So you want to decide, and for me, it's like, I already said this, the sick care system is really good and it's really full. There's a lot of people there. Very competitive. The healthcare wellness space, not so competitive. Well, you got a lot of people that with nutrition and yoga, but no one can do what I can do. Nobody. So I think the first thing is to say, what do you really want? And start looking at different schools of where to go. And ultimately, chiropractic is founded on 3 tenets: philosophy, science, and art. The art is the adjustment. There's hundreds of ways